Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to National Files. This is session number 87. In the previous session, we made a surprisingly substantial amount of research toward the Lunar Trail. We got very lucky on our engineer captives that told us let's build the beings on pretty much all but one of the research topics. So we got everything we need to get to the advanced labs. We have explosives on the table, advanced lab eventually. Saw some missions, and then the death apocalypse is about to happen in Hawaii. Which, yeah, it literally is in Hawaii. I was thinking for some reason it was a different island, but yeah, it is there. We also know of an embassy. We'll deal with it in due time. I'm gonna hope I can stay there during daybreak, but we'll see. We're gonna need to half them out. For now, Valen can take a seat. Jake gets back in. And Doran goes instead of Bob. Get back in their battle safety suits. Rouge will be in the assault suit. Well, now the minigun's probably more useful because we are going to be dealing with lobsters. So anyone that's in a cyber suit or assault suit is, I think, technically a little bit better. I sort of wish I still had those carapace plates, but I don't. Also, first measure, we get to test out, we get to actually wear the assault suits, and we have all the mortars, all the gas grenades. Why don't I put you in an assault suit? Would that sort of help? Barely puts you within weight limits. Alright, fair enough. And the moose. I would say if we're gonna give you something, it's probably gonna be a heavy gas or heavy laser. Because, well, the lobsters are weak, or have a critical weakness to gas. The lobsters also bring their own terror units, and I believe they laugh at gas. But we are definitely going to want gas grenades. That's a legend first. Congrats. And because all these suits are borrowed from MIB, I don't know their stats, but I imagine they're probably immune to choke damage because they're power suits. So I would probably say Dragon House is going to be our mortar, or our mortar. And because they're wearing a suit, they have a lot of space to work with, so they'll have a laser pistol as a backup. Actually, like that. Gas grenades. Sort of wish I had the Illyrium explosives ready, but we don't have access to that just yet. Okay, well, who's gonna have the attack launcher? It's probably the bigger question. It'll be Eric. Eric will have our attack launcher. Yeah, that works. Sure. I'm thinking Cam, that Cam is what's not going to be effective. I mean, Cam also does shred, but Tasha's gun technically, because Tasha's gun is super armor effective. Yeah, sure. So hybrid suit, hybrid things, heavy Gauss, VSS, turbo laser, minigun, Bailey had a Gauss pistol, mortar attack launcher. I guess if I'm only gonna bring one attack person, no, that's fine. That's enough. That's 12 rounds of gas shells. Laser sniper, Gauss sniper. I'm not really sure what's effect. I'm not sure if Gauss or lasers are gonna be more effective. I'm not gonna have a second chance to really see, so. I don't have a Rocketeer, and I would rather have one. So you'll be on Rocket Detail, Bob. Rocket launcher. Do I not have a second. Could probably peel one off the land river. I think it has a turbo laser on it. Unless I have a spare. Nope, just SMGs. Okay. What am I thinking? Sonic Shoddy. Yeah, Sonic Shoddy would work. It's somewhat effective. Alright, then I just need to add some gas grenades, and we're good. If asked me was smart, I would have set myself up in advance, but was busy with IRL stuff, so didn't have the opportunity to really double check how I was gonna do this in the first place. You need a second clip. Okay. I didn't say this is still gonna suck, by the way, but wait, did I type? No, I didn't type myself. I didn't say this is still gonna suck, so let's go in there and try to save the day if we can. Yeah, of course. Well, let's just try it anyway. A horde of heavily armored death dwellers is approaching a populated area. A population area. Accompanied by flying instruments of destruction. Their objective appears to be gathering live human captives and dead human tissue for some unknown purpose. Do what you can to protect the civilians and police officers. Yeah, this is a suck regardless, but it's as good as it's gonna get. Also, campus already matters. I'm just gonna take them up now. This also used to provide some resistance to concussive, but not really ideal. But either way, we'll see what we can do. Well, at least we're gonna spawn dead center in the middle of everything. If we have a cornerstone, we might be able to set up the mortar. Big giant if, because again, flying stuff. There will also be battle drones, which are the lobstermen's, especially the lobstermen. Either way, I'm giving them the first turn, so let's see what happens. Is there a lobster like right next to us? There is a lobster right in front of us. There are multiple lobsters around us. So they are lobstermen. Unlike the feral one we find underwater, these guys have actual guns strapped onto them. Fortunately for us, at least we have Thorn, and Thorn can chop this guy up pretty easily. Really big, whatever this is. Not a fan of it. Unless I see a discipline, obviously. I'm unsure what shot you, because you're out of time minutes. Personal light off. What I probably should have packed was a couple of flares, now I think about it, but yeah, it's a little late for that idea. Where is the mortar? There's Dragon House. Mortar should have clearance from the corner, possibly. Turn it kneel. The moose man goes over there. That's the rebel's second image on scene is imminent.
And his name is John C.
No, worse. We're having dinner. I mean, lobsters. Yeah, why am I not surprised? No, the lobsters have weapons. Their weapons are scary. And upset. Probably throw one over there as well as if I can. Like what I'm doing. I don't have a choice because it's night hop. I'm sorry, but I'm not really that confident about standing out so spread out like this, but our Austrian friend will easily soak up probably some of these shots. I just don't like how small this map is with flying stuff being a feature. We'll see. Speaking of which. Yeah, that's the Belgium. Also, hostess, please. You're trying really hard to be relevant. That was spicy. Didn't realize it saw me from there. Um, short. Friend. Yeah, bad guys. There's a magic ton of them. Why is for you to shoot your friend? Never mind. But I don't want it just works on if that would work on the battle drone or not. Actually, I probably shouldn't check because it could probably still reaction fire. I have to just react that words. Hope that all fire can drop this thing. Okay, air snaps. Thank goodness. Alright. The mortar is in place. That is your target fire for effect. Yeah, the battle drones still are not a piece by that, but it did do the job, and that's what's important. That civilian, unfortunately, didn't have a choice. There was a priest over there. We noticed a lobsterman over here. He probably went in the back, or to guess. Where's our mortar friend? I mean, where our attack launcher friend? Oh. So I just noticed a battle drone there. I'm unsure if I see any other lobsters, but that is a good chunk of them. Mailbox, or am I just too far out? Next, try to fire a rocket in there. I don't like the upside down open with flying stuff, but should be fine. Ow. Yeah, but what I expect from getting hit in the back plate. Ouch. Just like lobsters of passion. Friend. Sonic cannon, sonic pistol. That's a lobster. We're lucky that maybe all of the that may be all the lobsters, that may be all the battle drones, but I really doubt it. Well, I know where I would fire a rocket launcher. So Rebel, you're pretty much done. You are bleeding profusely. You took a battle drone weapon to the backside. You're pretty much done. Oh, I'm wrong. Wouldn't be as paranoid if this was an actual daytime mission. Fire for effect. So I have him to deal with. It's probably as simple just fire a attack grenade over there. Or it goes in. Does he have one of these? Nice throw. I'm not sure if that's going to be effective, but it's a throw. Yeah, Ferris by just ability too tall to throw the grenade over. And just put it in your pocket for now. The spell light's probably clear. Because he can do something, give him a stem. A lot of moving pieces, but that's as good as we're gonna get for now, so let's see what happens. I see a lobster. Fire to bombard Dragon House. I definitely killed a civilian, but it was worth it. Then we know we left a friend over there, so you're gonna drop that. You're gonna drop your sonic grenades. And you are gonna join your friend. No, I believe it starts at Ashley. Yeah, there's more. I figured it'd be. There had to be at least one more that I just don't see. Alright, well, you might be injured, but you're still gonna be throwing flares because you can. Rocket goes in. Fair, I try. Like I said, there's a big giant mystery as to what's actually still on the map. Or what lost men or Bowdrone's still alive, because that's a big concern. In there. I really confirm it died from there, and I think that's what took those shots. Goes in. We do need to kill our friend who is there. That one got some distance. Hey, there. Oh, I got him. There's still more now, unfortunately. My fear is that it's a biome. And it's probably hovering in a really weird location. That's one fear of it actually being what's left, but I could be wrong. Grab more flares. The problem with these missions is when you're using the main disadvantage of these missions is because we have to exploit gas grenades. It's hard to see. Could also be back there, but most likely they're not. It's in our blind spot that we just don't see. Extremely fast turn. Just gotta show zeros. No. No, that's all I need to see. Dragon House, bombard. Bobby, technically safe today. There's two civilians that are still alive. And then you got some bravery training at the very least. That mission still suck, by the way. We know what a hostess is, we don't need medical licenses. And a bunch of lobster bodies. Was it really worth the hassle? Not really, but it's our own problem we had to solve, so. Well, but 23 score. 27 score. I guess it could have been worse, other than, wow. Legend taking a really bad sonic gunshot. Bombardier the Dragon House, Correction Officer of Rouge. Assault to Ren, Dragon House and Rouge. Ice Cold Killer, Dragon House. Good Man to Legend, Night Elf to John Cena. Elite to Zero, and Mastery to Siam to Jack. And Rebels out for 23 days. 23 days because of the sonic gun. Again, it could have been worse. You're going to Australasia. I mean, that has the land, so that's something that we'll definitely deal with. Yeah, that's probably something we can deal with. Yeah, because it's already over water. Well, do large? Yeah, large houses do have that, but as a just in case measure. Why think about it? Flying high. Flying low. It's gonna be a night op, so engage. It blows up, it blows up. Okay, Kasumi's ready to engage. Crash site 69. Nice. You know what? That's still fine. Just hopefully not going to engage in that much psionics. Hopefully. Not a plasma gun, but a spark gun. And unfortunately, no bombard. Take a. Take a turbo less. Barely make that work, so go ahead. Cannon, oldie but goodie. And just check to make sure there's no gas grenades that are active. Okay, we're good. So if we're lucky, the engineer may be alive, which would be extremely beneficial to have. Also, I forget. Also, suits have no protection against plasma damage. Cyber armor might still be more beneficial, but I committed to this choice, so I'm gonna have to just play where it lands, I guess. Then again, the best protection is just to get hit in the first place, but I'll keep that in mind for the future for the stealth suits. See what happens. I see Snake. Ship is over there. I see a different Snack. Yeah, there's an app. There's definitely an ambush behind us. Engineer is attacked.
Ooh.
Too weird. I mean, man, there's so many of them. Well, at least a singular snake gave us a lot of intel. We want him alive, by the way. Okay, well, we know all the contact is over here for reasons that are unknown to me. There's still this, but it's usually nothing behind the big giant ominous rock. EU. Okay, back up. We'll be able to tell what sort of bomb that is because he's the only target that this snake This statement can only see him. Load you back on the ship. So give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. Apologies. Did not think the printer would be in use today, but I think I was wrong on that fact. Right. Tank is back up top where it should be. We'll see if this segment dies or if this one gets... and be able to tell what the small launchers aren't with today. Okay, that's a stun bomb. That's fine. There is a snakeman over there now, for sure. We noticed one over there, but that's the one we disarmed intentionally. Servers are no longer needed. Could I mean, worst case, the snake may decide just to turn around, fire the stun device at himself, so where's I'm willing to take? Okay, captain is down. Entry point is there, good to know. Power source may be intact. Alright, it's safe to approach. third time use this scan. Did you try smoking yourself? Eric could probably just throw one over there, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, they're leaving the ship. They may be leaving the ship. Oh, there's more of this too. Alright, there's 4 of them. Captive's still down. Drag the snake over there. So exterior is clear, it's just the interior left. Drop snake friend. Drop a smoke so he stays down for a bit longer. Just want that gone from around protection. Boost goes there. Just remind me, I need to remember to make the plasma, forget what it's called, but it's like a breaching device. Would be nice to have. The plasma torch. Yeah, that's what I meant. And you can stay up top. We don't need that many people to breach. Okay, door has not been breached yet. They're thinking about it though. Set that to 1. Or we're at the door. You may want to back up. I'll still do the job, but it's not as effectively, I guess. And your eyeball a captive, I guess. Unfortunately, I sort of scorched earth myself, so I can't really exploit what I thought was going to be a sniper running outside. So there's 3 captives. I mean, not 3 captives, 3 people, and one's in the power source room. Unsure if they popped it or not, if it's been popped or not. You're giving intel, you're watching the captive. It says we are watching the captive. Go over there, Pepsi Man. Still 3, one's in there. I want to cash that, but that's a little bit risky. It should be fine. Okay. Again, I'm probably overthinking stuff, but I can't help it when the first mission of today has been when the first mission of the day was that lobster mission. Yeah, next to which I had one of those pre-prime grenades right about now. Oh boy, another welder. Drag his body out. Or at least smoke his body so he doesn't wake up. Which you don't have. Alright, drag him out of this. I'm probably gonna have to. I'll just do it anyway, because there'll be multiple captive people. Wait. Oh. I scared myself for a second there. Is there something no, because these two moved, right? Because I got spooked. like this very cautious explosive with your life. Yeah, if you're not gonna play nice and well, I can just bend the words a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they're having a bad time. I'm more surprised I didn't kill him, but Snakemen do have cut resist, so. The 2 more engineers for the pile. So 1 in 10 chance they can tell us what we need to know. Oh, I guess only engineers know about the subs are. But I do fancy those odds. Jeez, 15 small launchers. I've definitely been hoarding various alien tech. Lucky to 0. Alright, do I have to outsource those captives? Because that advanced lab is definitely priority 1. That person's arrived. To left cruiser. Engage. I may just let them be. There. Yeah, I'll let that be because we don't need to left ships. Supply ship. Did they succeed in their mission, or is this just more I'm being trolled? Let's see where I land to, because they may have actually set up their base. And he's still flying very high. Flying low. Flight to surveillance. I'm a little unsure if they did succeed or if this is just I'm being trolled. Not sure what that is, Ravenate. No, this is them setting up shop. Okay. So that's the battleship. Understood. Supply ship. I don't like how close this thing's landing to me. I also don't think we have what it takes to kill, to knock down a battleship. I think no matter what, it's probably gonna set up shop, and I may want to try to kick in the battleship itself. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have what it takes to deal with this. Pain. Oh, we get it. That is a crashed battleship, so we may have prevented the alien base. That being said, I'm still a little bit sketched out about dealing with a landed supply ship. Well, this is a supply ship. We've done this before. We'll just have to remember to bring flares, but the battleship we may touch during daytime. Maybe. Right, let's remember to bring flares this time. You can capture them later. This will expedite the process, but I'm not particularly counting on it. But if it happens, so much better. You're at weight capacity. Okay. Right, supply ships have turrets, right. So we spawn not across the map, but we're a fair distance away from them. Which means I may preemptively just shoot the rocket launcher so I can actually see what I'm doing. But we'll see. Safety off, safety off. Oh, also forgot to put you in the stealth suit. Oopsie. Negative contact. Yeah, throw some flares out there so I can see. Thank you. Okay, well, luckily I didn't get punished by that, but still, that's a little bit sketchy. Yeah, now I remember why I don't like that ops, because... And they always say the aliens do have perfect 2020 vision. We do not get that luxury. Or I need more flares thrown out there. I'm a little bit compromised, but it could be a lot worse. It's a point of snake went over there actually. But they shot me from over there, I just don't see. flare landed short, unfortunately. Nope, does happen. Okay, at least I would hit the mark. So I see a flare in our backside, where the city parked at. And there. Alright, well, over there for that works, because if Eric saw all this, then that's probably safe. Smoke. We'll see what happens. I think Legend may take a grenade from an angle I don't see because proxy fire, but we'll see. Alright, could have been worse. That's this. Okay, target down. That's a laser rifle I thought I heard fired. Well, being fired. Okay, you surprisingly took that pretty well. And now you're extra crispy. Congrats. Hey Bob, welcome on in. Contact. 2 contacts. Laser rifle and a laser rifle and a plasma pistol. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. And if he somehow survives that, then give him one of these. At least fancy tools at my disposal, might as well actually put them to good use. It'd be safe to approach now. Yep, take it back. I don't have any other indirect fire, do I? Don't think I do. Oh, well, other than a rocket launcher, but there may be I mean, I have range. Maybe? No. You? Yes, I do, and you're on fire. It's like a harm. Alright, that works. It's a little messy, but it gets results. I'm not a fan of overcommitting this hard, but it gets results. Oh, there's. All right, that's a snake that's about to get popped in so many different ways. Somebody go there. We'll call it good. We'll see if anything else fires, because I'm a little concerned about this dead man zone. Okay. I'm reasonably confident there's nothing else in the LZ, but I could be in exterior, but I could be wrong. And I guess I do have to be a little bit messy because we do have a second supply ship and maybe the battleship, but I'll be honest, I really don't want to go in battleship. And if we catch a leader, either of these ships, we may not have to go in the battleship. God has done the job. They can just stay put for now. Turn went by really sort of fast, so there's probably still some resistances that's still alive. Where's our flyer? There's John Cena. I'm not gonna mess around with the ship right now because this turn because that's a little bit too risky. Just get ready to breach next turn. Yeah, the fire no way sort of hampered things, so that's the best I can do for it now. Alright. Did not realize he woke up. Era's armor did get slagged a little bit, but he's fine. It shows how resilient snakes are sometimes. So a lot of angry things are on this side. Only a contact there. Well, I did want to know what that was. Ideally, I still do want, or I still want engineers. Fortunately. It's only his right side that got slightly scratched. These other guys are asleep, right? I mean, are dead, right? Yeah, it's just that one. All right. Yeah, you're fine. As long as you're right, as long as we don't have you pointed the wrong way at the aliens, you should be fine. Right. Right. Angie here panicked. Everything else is either upstairs or third floor. With that being said, oh man, so I was wrong. He actually moved. Okay. Hello and goodbye. Stun stick out. Okay, captive is in custody. Oh, I thought you had a... We'll probably still drop it regardless, so. Stick out. And tell you short to really drop the thing. The snakes should be fine because the snakes actually. It always feels like the snakes recover a lot of energy. A lot of energy even when beat up or whirling, so they should. They should still be unconscious, but not dead. Scan, and scan. The 3 signatures, one that's on top of the lift looks like. Yeah, all right there. Those two are upstairs. So they're actually upstairs. Got it. They are there and there. Understood. Take it back in hand. And Bob is going to explore the second floor just in case there's something I just don't see. highly doubt it, but you never know. Maybe how we got surprised by this guy. Yeah, that's what happened. This particular ship has an exterior door, and Eric was fast enough to get the guy before he unloaded his toxic on us. So that is good intel to know. Still 2 signatures. They are just outside. You panicked, you're dead. You're the Navy, we don't care. Oh, you're the leader, actually. Alright, entering his plans then. I was thinking this was just the... I was thinking that was actually just an actual grunt. Alright, I'm glad Thor didn't accidentally eviscerate him. Alright, Dragon House, I guess you get to tend to the captive. You have one of the smokes? Do. You're out of Tizo, but we do have one. You have one? No. Fine. Alright, he'll be stunned. So if that was the leader, it's probably safe to go and just handle the turrets. Yeah, I was right. These guys are notorious for just waking up when they're not being looked at. Goodbye. I wonder what their energy recovery rate's like, because it's pretty high. Alright, next turn we deal with the turrets. Because I'm glad those two auto shots worked, because that one sort of stunned a little bit. Oh, you woke up. Alright, we got the leader. We can 100% be assured that we will see the lunar trail sooner rather than later. I'll be honest, I was thinking I was going to get trolled heavily getting the requisite tech that we need. And finally, I guess definitely gets the leader. NG and Foundry gets the research bits. Well, the raw scrap. Born of Europe to Rouge and Thorn. Keystone above, Jungle More to 0. Bandel to Ren, Thorn and Dragon Hills. Trooper to Bob. Mastery the Smart Gun of Hessiman. Mastery the Clip and the Katana to Thorn, with Thorn almost being fully maxed out on Katana Mastery. That's a supply ship. What did I? Actually, curious. I made doggo suits, right? Yeah, I made assault suits. Did I give those to our doggos? No, I gave them cyberware. Yeah, they might as well have the good stuff, because they are the Doggos for HQ. Give me some carbines. $30 of them for base defense personnel. Yeah, for the other bases and 10 for the foundry, because I don't want the foundry to go down. I'll print some more out later. A layer of mortar shell. Look at that in a second. Oh, Artemis Energies missiles. Sure, tell me about this. As for that particular mortar shell, the mortar shell does plasma damage. Unsure on the blast radius. Why don't I make one to field test it at some point? I'll make 3 to field tests. At least I'll be a daytime recovery. American Valley, get back in. You know what Bob could say in a side? No. Yeah, I guess being in an assault suit. Right, same verse as the first. Just what I have these on and primed. We landed near the ship. Oh, I started to check. Corner spawn. Alright. That's not the worst. I don't like this angle. I mean, I was right to assume I wouldn't like this angle. Though, behold, I still don't like this angle. Kill like overkill. Exactly. You know, you have to send a strong message sometimes. Then again, we did just indiscriminately just throw a trash shrapnel in the command room of the large scale area, so there's a strong message still has to be sent regardless, so. That being said, I really don't like this angle we're in. I'll be honest, I'm considering just leaving this supply ship. Because unlike the first ship where we saw everything, there's a really good chance we're gonna get sidewinded and trying to get to the front door. So I'm actually gonna leave this and not press my luck any further. Okay, we sent a door opener. There's also this. Actually, is that an entry point? Yeah, that is an entry. Yeah, I'm not gonna chance it. I don't like the entry point. I don't like the fact that I can just jump down here and just say low, low, and just drop an agent like they could have in the previous one. So I'm out. Warren of Europe's Bald and Gunner to Pessiman. It may land again. We may actually try to re-engage it then, but it's not worth that hassle. Okay, well, it didn't indeed land, so let's try it again. Run it back. It'd be funny if there was two dead crew just randomly, two dead aliens just randomly on the ship, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. It'd be funny. Right, fire, fire. Definitely don't fire. Positioning wise, we still at the same spawn, ironically enough. The ship. Oh. I guess different terrain, still same situation, but. Maybe plasma. Okay, so this reality is a siege. It's a we land in the front door again, sort of thing. Downed but not dead. Okay, now we can get taken care of with our laser sniper. Yep, gold. It's an NG. Dude, I know there's no angle for that. Yeah, there's no angle to bounce a rocket. I don't like this approach, but it should work out fine. Might be playing a little bit too loose for this engagement. Almost shot the friend. Tank is fine. I want that engineer. I may be a little bit greedy trying to go for him. Soldier looking over there, but not really a threat currently. Let's still take the shot regardless though. No, there's no angle for that. Disengage. Out. They should be fine. They're in a super heavy suit. Speaking of doors, this one. Okay, the ship somehow still doesn't have its. This ship particularly does not have the door, the sliding doors. I'm afraid of. So disengage. Alright, that should be fine. And he used all his time. That's good. Perfect. Not quite according to the plan, but it works. Bailey's time to shine. Exterior looks clear to me. Body, drop it. I don't like this angle, but I did have to commit to the capture. Also, Sadie may be a little bit concerned right about now. Yeah, I'm confident the exterior is clear. I'm just unsure about what's about to come out of the ship, if anything. I don't want to take that chance. Okay, we're clear for now. Before I do that. You're just gonna watch that. Let's track her out. A fair bit of context on that side of the ship. Track her out. One, two, three, four. That's actually a lot more I figured it'd be. I want to drag this corpse over to a better angle, but at the same time, if there's that much stuff in this area potential, I'd rather Thorn actually do their job and chop everything in half. So there could be something here. Oh, there was something there. Okay, so we can move this captive right now. Or at least try to next turn. Yeah, I'll keep it down for a little bit longer. Things aren't known for being fast, they're just known for just having very shenanigans that they can do. The captain woke up. Hit them with the with the knockout grenade. Note they are up and they're pissed. Okay, taken care of for now. Drag our fan over here. Drop them. Drop a smoke on its body. And life is good. Okay. I'm not sure where the soldier went up to. Or maybe he just didn't move. That's also an option. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Stick out, don't fire. Stick out. Something there, contacts there. Well, so what I would say if they were there actually, but they aren't. Well, that's weird, why not you? Not sure if that's a kill bomb, that's just a stun bomb. Either way, disengage. Oh, I also didn't notice them, apparently. Here, hold this. I don't know, there's always something fun about throwing grenades around, throwing explosives around the core and just drop stuff. Also, I think anything that was on that ship received the panic profusely, and I don't blame him. I'd be panicking too, but a really valuable grenade just went off in the general vicinity. Right, you're watching the captives. You're watching the backside in case it comes down this exit hatch. Three contacts there. Nothing on the other side. Yeah, I see you, you cheeky little pen. No. The other two are upstairs, looks like. Oh, the Navi woke up. Right, Moose can play run upstairs. I doubt there's anything else that's still alive, but that was a pretty sneaky little play. One is there, one is that's the worst. That's the opposite of a good spawn. They're in a really awkward place. Prioritize the stun stick. Yeah, makes me wish I had that trick grenade, that treasure trap right about now. Oh, you're behind a turret, you jerk. They know. Oh, one of us making a play. Not sure if he's the captive or not. I mean, wild captive. If he is the... But it should be. If he is the leader or not. Please go down. He is our captive, alright. Alright. He is detained. I don't suppose any of you guys have a smoke grenade. You do. That what it meant, but it sort of isn't that hard, that dangerous. Well, I saw that coming. Okay, all that's left is the turrets, and that's the difficult part. Well, I'm gonna be squished about this and just throw a grenade. Alright, fine, I'll just have to be actually brave. I didn't know some wake up. I'm glad that worked out. There. I will point out the segment's melee attack is lethal, so I'm glad he didn't kill. Alright, there goes. Okay. Correction operator to 0, Salt the Bald, Vein to Snake with the Moose, and Thorn, first and third. Separate John Cena, Mastery of the Turbo Minigun up to 0, Mastery of the Turbo Sniper to John Cena. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to do this. I want to just know how bad this ship is. The Moose is spent. Hazard. Empties out for 10, zeros out for 12. Tina, Affable, and Telly. Alright, we'll see if this is doable. I really doubt it, but we did scuttle its mission, so. Probably gonna be a siege situation, so just have that out prematurely. That could work, but let's give me something more destructive. And by that I mean a glass rifle. That's fine and serviceable, so that works. Okay. So the first battleship. I'm not sure how to feel about it, but it is the first battleship. Positioning wise, it will correspond to very least. We're behind this ship though, which is good and bad. So yeah, battleships have Cyberwatch turrets. We haven't seen these in action just yet. Although 80 laser damage definitely will hurt. So before we can even breach the ship, we have to destroy those little turrets. They're not the obnoxious ghoul turrets though, so there is that. You know, this is a snake-bit battleship, so guess what turret units on the ship? I'll give you a hint, it's not as cuddly as Reapers. Oh, hey, Crystal. Actually, it does give me an idea. Need to get eyes on that thing first. Oh, that's where that's at. Oh, that is also a crystal. Okay. Yeah, so we have a crystal in our possession. That's how awesome the hybrid is. So what do I see with our crystal friend? A plasma sniper. I could commit a little lit violence, but that's not going to solve my problem. And our lid proceeds to just die. I missed. Yeah, you missed. And you missed. I'm gonna come down to John Cena the laser side because it's accurate and. Are they actually weights laser? I've never really checked. Yeah, they actually have some resistance to laser. That's what I was right about. Yeah, I'm gonna take that aside and just leave because and that shot almost dropped John Cena by one hit. You can see why I'm screwing about battleships. They would count whatever, however many chrysalids are on this ship. If there's amount. Patient and battle squad of John Cena. I hope it does count it as preventing another base from spawning. Another council agent. Continue to claim agents. Yeah, and I'm still pissed. Understandably. Engage. Yeah, my age is East Marinar, so I'm not gonna even try to take that stealth bomb around. Delirium mini bomb. The Delirium mini bomb, used mainly by alien terrorists, is a powerful daily ammunition for the small launcher. It does 80 plasma damage. Tell me about the explosive. Great delivery. I saw one of them, they got lost trying to do their job. I don't mind when they get lost, but they tend to stick around afterwards, and that's the part I'm not a fan of. No, not the freight ship. I really need to consider just going after this one of these bases one of these days. I keep saying I'm going to, and I keep on just being squeamish about it, is Mib. Left ship. Servers back in the repair shop. Oh, they're sending a striker ship now. Southeast Asia is your area of control. I'm not gonna try because the striker ship can easily down our ships. It's a little bit out of our. That may be a little bit out of our capabilities. Same with the troop ship, actually. Striker ship. $115. I seen a transport ship. No, troop ship. Yeah, that's a little bit out of capabilities. I think if it becomes a 4-on-1, we might be able to get away with it, but the troop ship probably way out of our capabilities to do so. I don't know where our troops is going, but it's not hostile at the very least, so there's that. Oh, hybrid. That's different. The hybrid now erected a fortified building in this area. It's been used as a minor hub for subversive activities and heavily defended. I'm intrigued, but that striker ship's sort of a problem right about now. Rendezvous. I'm a little bit worried my base is gonna get sifted out by that troop ship. Okay, now to start. Now you're gonna follow 7. The really wonky set aesthetics of trying to be one collective unit. So that they don't get pissed and sniff out where, you know, HQ's at. Go over there. Oh, that's probably a second set. That may be a second striker ship. I got it. Who is hurt? 56. Go back to normal. Oh. Second striker ship. Too many buttons to push. 5, you're taking points. Go there. Raven 2, rendezvous with Raven 5. You can vector back to HQ. Well, back to your base. Yeah, my base may be compromised right about now. $3,600 versus. They should all be able to converge before it catches up. Helium explosive. This powerful device uses the powerful helium charge for maximum power. It must be used with utmost care. 200 concussive damage. Yeah, the same draws people as within the blast radius. Here we go. Oh, come on then. Good vibes, and I think we proceed to be I proceed to be doing something really questionable right about now. Oh, so fight. It wants to be. That's a fight again. Okay, crash shadow one. Cool. Oh, there's my number fuel for today. Alright, back to base. You guys have done your job. And I'm pretty much at time. So we have 2 ethereal strikers to try to raid, and probably more realistically to hybrid keep to squish before stuff happens to it, I guess. Before it evolves. I never really seen it in this form before, because usually I see these like fly around the world, so it's a new one for me. Anyway, that'll be it for this session. Next session, one of the things more realistically than the other 3, and we'll see what the strikers are, because I'm thinking that may be a little bit out of our range, but we'll see.